Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be what is draining you. So we're going to take a look at what could be potentially draining your energy or maybe confirmation about a situation that is unfolding in your life currently. And so there's 3 piles. And the first pile we have the number 5 with mocha. The second pile we have the number 2 with frappuccino. And the third pile we also have mocha, and the difference between this mocha and that mocha is the first pile is a drink and the third pile is the device that's used to make the drink, which is typically used in Turkey and Italy. And so whatever pile you feel drawn to, I'll put the timestamps in the description box below. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's perfectly okay too. I am going to be using 5 decks, I believe. Yeah, 5 decks. So I will be using the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle, the Cat Gods, Goddesses, Deities, and Demons Oracle, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot, and I'll also be using the Tea Leaf Oracle, and then we're gonna use the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards to try and see what you need to do to combat this energy that is draining. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and get into this. All right, pile 1, for those of you that chose the mocha, this is going to be your reading. What is draining you, guys? So we'll go ahead and start with the Buffy the Vampire Tarot. Let's see, what is draining you? So we have the Empress, and we have the 8 of Wands. All right, so there are a few things coming through with this energy. So there's some sort of conflict here. You guys could literally be being drained because you are pregnant. So this could literally be draining you, carrying a child. There could be a situation with children you already have that's draining or exhausting, and understandably so. Kids, raising kids is not an easy feat. This also could have to do with, I'm picking up mother-in-law vibes. Maybe having a lot of criticism for how you raise her grandchildren, your children. So those are some things that I'm picking up here. There's some sort of conflict around this energy, something to do with a female, an older female, a motherly energy. So this could be a conflict with your own mother. So those are some things I'm picking up. Let's see what else comes out. The Sun. So this could be an older male figure. So there could be conflict with maybe a work situation. If you guys have your own business, this could also be a situation where you're conflicting with maybe the partners that you have in this business, or maybe conflicting energies about what to do within this business. So, because this is a collective reading, please remember to take what resonates for you. There's going to be messages for numerous people. So again, just take what resonates with you. Don't try to make it fit. So we have the Six of Swords here. So there could be somebody within your energy that is playing the victim. They may be putting themselves in situations that are unnecessary, and then expecting to have sympathy for the situations that they put themselves in. We also have the Ace of Swords. So this could be like something that just started to happen. Or you may have just started realizing like what this situation is. Ooh, sorry about that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this could be a work situation. And I'm feeling like small business coming through here. So this could be pertaining to like your own small business, and maybe the partners that you are dealing with within this business. Like there could be some clashing about ideas. We have the Moon. So there's something that's being hidden from you as well, or some maybe gossip going on behind the scenes, or some negative So the Nine of Pentacles here is I feel like there's like an idea that you guys have that you feel will be very valuable, but there's like resistance coming through from whatever this older energy might be. Or if it is like, you know, whatever energy this is, whatever, you know, the things that I mentioned in the beginning, there's resistance against your ideas that you are presenting. So this could be very draining for you. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, which to me says that this is like, there's no movement happening here with the idea that you guys have. I think that you are coming from a more intuitive place when it comes to this idea, and the other people might be coming more from a logical standpoint. So yeah, on the top of the deck we have the King of Wands, which is a more like a more fiery energy, a more creative energy. So I feel like this idea that you have is more of a creative nature. and other people might not be on board with it, but at the bottom of the deck we have the World. So your ideas will be fruitful. The Nine of Pentacles is an energy of a wish fulfillment. And I really do feel like you guys are coming more from an intuitive place, which can be hard for other people to maybe get behind. So let's see. What is draining you? What is draining pile 1? Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. So this is interesting because there's an energy here with the Moon about hidden things. So there could be somebody who is very clingy, who isn't respectful of your energy and time. Boundaries, yep. No, drawing the line is enough. So there could be somebody with a very like bossy energy, I'm feeling, who is not willing, who is very stubborn and not willing to listen to reason or listen at all to any new ideas. What's this? We have balance, harmony, and friendship. So this could be a friendship, a friend situation here. And then we have confessions with unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So there's something you might also be picking up intuitively that you may have kind of confronted this person about, and they may be coming clean about it. We have foundation, established family security. So yeah, this could be within the family, within your family, that this is happening. So let's see. I'll do the tea leaf tarot. So again, there's a lot going on, so just please take what resonates and leave the rest. This deck is, I love this deck, but it's so awkward to shuffle. So let's see. Time to go out and have fun. Frying pan, trouble, accusation. So there could be like somebody is trying to throw you under the bus. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And maybe whatever this is, it is coming through in July. Hidden secrets can harm you. So yeah, there's something here about the hidden. Unveiling, coming clean. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a relationship that you're in where the person may be cheating. And they might be gaslighting you about it. Like like intuitively you know that this is happening, and they're trying to convince you that that's not the case. So that's what this trouble and accusations could be about. So maybe this is confirmation for some of you to trust your intuition about a situation with a significant other that feels wrong. Trust that your intuition is right and that you don't need proof. Your intuition knows, okay? And on the bottom of this deck, I noticed there's conflict, clashing, differences, and incompatibility. So whatever this relationship is, it's incompatible. So if it is a significant other, it is incompatible. It's, no matter how much you try to get it to fit, it's not gonna fit. Or if this is a business partnership, maybe your ideas are just too, your visions are too different, and so it's going to be more struggle and stress than it's worth. But there's definitely something somebody is hiding from you, and I feel like intuitively you know this. You know it. You know. So please don't doubt that. We have magic, kindness. We have transform. And we have consider others. Okay, so with these cards, I feel like there is somebody that is draining you by taking advantage of your kindness. And they themselves are not supporting your happiness and overall well-being. They're definitely not considering your feelings or how you feel. Even though you have tried to set boundaries and have tried to express how it makes you feel when they do the things that they do, they're not honoring that. I feel like you guys have tried to transform this relationship multiple times, but it hasn't helped at all. And this is draining you guys significantly. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the shamanic healing cards to see what can you do. And this could be just really good confirmation for you guys that, you know, gaslighting is no joke. So it can make you feel like you don't even understand your own feelings, or that they're invalid. Okay, so what can you guys do to move past this? Masculine energy. So you can step into a more assertive and more dominant energy, and really being firm in the decisions you make about this relationship. Really being firm, really putting your foot down and trusting your intuition. We have honoring your energy. Yeah. Honoring your intuition, honoring that what you feel is absolutely 100% valid. So, and then we have past, present, and future. So maybe looking at the past, the present, and really taking stock and like, has it evolved in any way? Because ideally we should all be growing in some form, right? It shouldn't be the same. Slow but steady. So this may take time to step into this masculine energy, honoring your intuition, honoring your voice, not being afraid to really hold the line and truth. Yes. So speaking your truth, no matter how hard that might be for you, because again, I feel like there's like some gaslighting happening here. But if it doesn't make you feel good, don't let somebody else convince you that it does. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good, right? And then we have inner journey. So I feel like this is something you guys are learning for yourselves, to stand up for yourself, to stand up for your ideas, to stand up for how people make you feel. And above all, to trust your intuition, to really trust it and know that it's legit, it's accurate, it's on point. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and I will see you next time. Bye. All right, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. This reading is going to touch on what is draining you. So this could be confirmation about what's draining you, or it could just be insight altogether about something that is draining you. Pile 2. See here. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. We have the Star. So this person could be an Aquarius. Okay, sorry, I had to go answer the door. Okay, so this could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, and we also have the Queen of Cups. So this could be also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And perhaps a female, because there is feminine energy represented in both of those cards. Let's see. We also have the 6. Is that 6 of Wands? No, hold on. The 4 of Wands. I think those are Wands. Let me just confirm really quickly. Yeah, so the 4 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. We have, so I noticed in so far there's like these two the imagery in these cards, two people tussling, like it's a fight to the death almost. That sounds pretty dramatic, but we'll see what this is. This, this could be like a passive aggressive energy that you're dealing with, because on this it says welcome to Sunnydale, enjoy your stay, but that almost feels like passive aggressive, right? Because there's nothing sunny about this situation. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a younger energy you're dealing with. I'm not necessarily getting like male energy. I am getting like a younger female energy maybe. And then we have the 2 of Cups here. So again, we have this imagery of 2 people kind of almost like passive aggressively arguing with one another. So it's almost like a situation where, so this could be a work situation where you have to be nice to this person. So there's like a lot of fakeness going on because, you know, this is your job. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here. This came out in pile 1 as well, I believe. And we have, yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. So this, I feel like it's a work situation here for you guys. There's like a younger energy that is very passive aggressive and a smart aleck is what I'm picking up on. So I feel like this person's energy might have shifted out of left field, and it's very unexpected for you. So now there's kind of this need to be on defense a lot of the time. Okay, sorry. I don't remember what I was saying before I paused. I had to, my daughter came home, so, yeah. Okay, so, I have noticed also that, you know, with this being pile 2 and your card literally having the number 2 on it, there's a lot of imagery of two people at odds. So there could be this like very differing opinion, kind of like almost I'm hearing like you say something and then that person has to rebuttal with something like completely different. I am picking up on a very aggravating energy here. On the bottom of the deck we do have the 6 of Pentacles, so this could be like a boss figure. So you're kind of dependent on them because you can't really make any moves without their say. So, and it's interesting because we do have the 2 of Wands at the top, and it looks like it's almost like she's preparing for this adventure, like this mission. So there's like a lot of prepping and planning that goes on when like you have to approach this person. So yeah, I am feeling like maybe a boss in the workplace who is younger and a bit naive, but also very cocky, that is making work life a bit difficult. So let's see here. What else? What is draining you? All right. So since I started this reading, I have been interrupted numerous times. I've had to stop literally like 4 or 5 times. And so I feel like kind of this is what this energy is. It's relevant to you as well, is that there is something that is interrupting your flow, and I feel like it is in a work environment. That doesn't have to be the case, but whatever this is, it could just be disrupting your flow. So you could present an idea and they could make it challenging for you to like to accomplish the task at hand. And then this card came out, rejection. So I feel like you were being dismissed quite a lot. that somebody has a very dismissive energy about them. This could pertain to a friendship. So maybe like a work friendship. I thought one flipped over, but it didn't. And then we have, so this could be a karmic relationship that you guys are dealing with that is very draining. So there could be like, you could feel a deep sense of connection with this person. And so it could be hard to break away because there might be like this feeling of just familiarity, but you're kind of overlooking like this very like combative, like passive aggressive, like dismissive energy about this person, and it's very draining. So yeah, it's causing blockages. This is interesting because we have, I feel like you give them a lot of opportunities and a lot of chances. So this could be two totally different situations here now. Like I feel like this one, on one hand, is like a work situation with a boss who is difficult in nature, and then this other situation here could be pertaining to a friendship where, yeah, soulmates. And I feel specifically it might be a friendship that is draining you. Forbidden, not committed. So lusting, beauty. So this person might have like a charming energy about them. And you guys may have been friends for a very long time. So but there's definitely an imbalance going on within this relationship, but it is karmic. And it is a deep connection, but I feel like it's definitely draining you guys. All right, let's go ahead and look at the tea leaf oracle. Okay, we have desk. So this kind of reminds me of like a work office situation, okay? Like I was saying, pay attention to your work. So yeah, it's definitely linked to like a work situation, your work environment. And we have rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Interesting, because we have sexual energy here. Let's see how that ties in here. We have flute, disappointment, and a friend or a lover. So yeah, this definitely is tied to a friendship, a lover. So this could be like an unrequited love situation as well. So this soulmate connection that you feel might just be sexual in nature, and it's draining you because there's no depth, there's no connection, there's no like. So okay, yeah, forces working against you. So yeah, definitely these forces are definitely working against you. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Wow, okay. So yeah, there's definitely an unrequited love situation going on here where it is sexual in nature and you want more, but they do not. It's purely lust for them. So some of you might need to hear that. And then there's definitely a friendship here that has been in the making for many years that is draining you. And there's like a sense of, well, we've been friends for so long that I don't want to disconnect from this person, but their energy is very, very draining. They might be very passive aggressive. They might be unwilling to take responsibility for the role that they play in certain situations. There's really no accountability, I'm hearing. And then there's this work situation with like a younger figure, a younger boss figure, somebody in a higher position that is making things a little bit tricky for you at work. So with this unrequited love situation, there could be very strong emotions tied to this soulmate connection. For you, but I really feel like it's very just lustful for them. There's too much concern, like there's too much focus on the sexual nature of the relationship and not the other parts of it, the friendship and the connectedness, the emotional aspect of it. We have sacrifice your victory. So I feel like there's a need to like prove a point here, but it would only do you harm. There's a need to just walk away and accept this situation for what it is and not try to prove a point. Not try to force something. Dance with the devil. So this is a very karmic bond. A very unhealthy bond. And we have consider others. So I feel like there's other situations or people that you are overlooking because you are fixated on this situation, and in particular the unrequited love kind of situation going on here. Same with maybe friendships as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look at what you can do to move past this draining energy, the shamanic healing oracle. Okay. Yeah, so there are changes that need to happen. Honoring your truth. Struggle. So yeah, you're swimming against the current. You know, like, this isn't gonna go anywhere, but you continue to fight the inevitable. You're fighting the changes. And it's draining you. Honoring your energy. I think this came out for pile 1 as well. So having enough enough self-respect to not put yourself in these situations, knowing when to walk away from situations that don't have your best interest at heart, not trying to make certain situations fit because you want them to. And I'm really feeling like there are changes that are trying to come through, but they can't because you're blocking them. Like better situations, better people, better relationships, because you're stuck in this really karmic bonded energy. So you might want to do like a cord cutting spell. We have creativity with the 3 of Cups. So this celebration. So celebrating your truth, honoring your truth, honoring your energy. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have stripping illusions. So really take a step back and accept this for what it truly is. And I think that's the first step. And at the top of the deck, we have self-love. That's the first step, is like honoring yourself and putting yourself above all of the toxicity that's unfolding, and having enough self-respect to walk away from things that do not make you feel good. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. What is draining you? So we're going to find out what is draining you guys, for those of you that chose the mocha. I feel a sense of restriction with this pile. Okay, so it could be like you're dependent on somebody else, maybe for financial situations, or there might be something that you want to do that you can't because money isn't available. We have the 9 of Wands. So there could be challenges that pertain to money around a goal that you have. And then we have the 3 of Wands, which I was getting with the mocha card, that maybe you guys want to move far away, perhaps overseas, or just to a different location in general. And financially, that's just not possible right now. Maybe the area that you live in is draining you. And I mean, this could pertain to any part of the world right now, because there's a lot just going on energetically with, yeah. So 8 of Wands. So there's definitely like a conflict, a conflicted energy here. We have the Lovers. So this could be pertaining to the Lovers, or maybe just a choice that you have to make that's causing a lot of stress. Yes, there's financial instability happening here. Like there's a goal that you have, but you're finding it hard to achieve because you don't have the finances. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Seven of Swords. So there's like there's definitely a sense of adapting here, needing to adapt. Maybe there is a situation where you have to be flexible and you have to adapt, and it's draining you because you have goals and you have dreams and aspirations that feel like you can't obtain. The Queen of Swords to me is like embodies all the energies of the queens. So you could have you could be or could have gone through a lot, like a lot of trials, a lot of difficult, especially in finances. So you could be dependent on somebody for money right now for whatever reason. This could be a number of reasons why that might be. And so there's like this energy of stuckness that's happening, that's causing you to feel drained. It's causing quite a lot of stress. Yeah, on the top we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's go ahead and so this money situations, lack of money, is making you feel stuck. It's causing a lot of stress. So let's see, what is draining you? Pile 3. Oh wow, that's a lot. We're just gonna go ahead and take them all. That's a lot. Pretending mask. So yeah, there could be like a situation where you have to compromise a lot. Devoted, attached, crave. Limit, final straw, overwhelmed. So yeah, I feel like with pile 3 you're at your breaking point. You feel there's definitely a sense of overwhelmed happening here. Family. So you guys could be a parent. You could be a parent who is struggling with finances. You're stuck in a home or an area that you don't particularly like, and it's causing a lot of stress. There could be a twin flame situation happening that's causing a lot of stress as well. There could be a need for silence because I am feeling like there is a sense of overwhelm here. There could just be a lot on your guys' plate. And you have to show up for everybody, and it's draining you. So So there is a big emphasis on relationships here. Marriage. Or just, this could just be like promises that you are having a hard time keeping up on. So yeah, of course, like, this is a collective reading, so there are a number of situations happening here, so please just take what resonates for you. So there is a sense of being stuck in a place that really drains you, that doesn't align with your frequency. There's also a twin flame situation that could be draining you. Family life, the burdens of finances, of money, of lack thereof. You all around could just feel very stressed. I don't necessarily get that, like, this twin flame or whatever this connection is like toxic in any way. I just feel like there's like just an overwhelm in general. Just not having enough energy to maybe keep up on everything. So let's see, what is draining pile 3? I'm hearing a desire for a fresh start. Alright. Let's see. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So there could be a situation that is stressing you out with an individual who is in your space, who is being difficult. And you are at your breaking point, and it could be a family member of yours. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I feel like for this group, it's definitely money. I feel like you have goals, but these goals are being bogged down because there's not enough finances coming in. And there's not enough energy to execute them because just trying to keep up with the everyday family and work is very overwhelming. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So whatever your goals are, you might not feel like they're panning out or going anywhere, but if you keep pursuing it, if you keep working on it, even if it's just a short amount of time a day, there is success. There's assured success that is going to happen for this pile. With this thinking card, I don't necessarily attribute it to a person. I think you are craving and desiring a better and more easy way of existing and living. Bell. So there could be an announcement that's coming in for you guys. We have key, successful outcome to your problems. So yeah, you guys just please be assured that it's all working out in your favor. And we have cup. You should accept valid criticism. So something is going to be unveiled for you guys. Definitely. There's an announcement and an unveiling coming. With this 5 of Pentacles here, I feel the need to tell you, if you already aren't, to manifest the money. There are a number of YouTube videos that are geared toward manifesting money, and there's one in particular, and maybe I'll link it below if I remember, or if I can, but every time I put it on, money comes to me in one way or another. So I think just trusting that money is constantly flowing to you, like affirmations would be good, like I am a money magnet. How, if I spend $1, 2 more come back to me. If I spend $1, 3 more come back to me. Kind of shifting the way you think about money. Instead of, the words that we say are very powerful. So instead of saying I don't have, say I will have. It's on its way to me. That kind of thing. So that might be something you guys need to hear. So we have seek light. We have, avoid rigidity. So yeah, kind of moving away from these like lack mentality patterns and shifting your perspective about money could be very useful. Seeking the lighter side of things, this way it doesn't feel like you can only do so much, right? You can only worry about so much. You can only do so much in a day. You can only worry about so much in a day. So when you accomplish one thing, feeling a sense of victory for at least doing that one thing, and not beating yourself up for not doing the rest of things that you might have wanted to accomplish in the day. Being present and just being grateful for what you have. These are going to get you, these mindsets are going to get you to this energy, the success energy. And for some of you, you guys could be already manifesting big things. Magic kindness and transform. And these came out, I believe, for the first pile. So if you did feel drawn to the first pile, you might want to watch that. Transforming the energy, transforming this breaking point energy, this really overwhelmed energy, into love and kindness. And this starts with you being kind and loving toward yourself, not beating yourself up, not doing enough, not being enough. In a way of a big need to accept, right? Accept that you are not able to do it all. You can't be it all for everybody. You are human. So what is the advice for how to shift away or help you move away from this draining energy? Okay. So there's a need for a fresh start. Okay. A fresh perspective. Really watching how you talk to yourself, and really understanding that the words we speak, it is what we draw in. we have masculine energy. So stepping into a more assertive energy, being okay with saying no. If you feel like you cannot do it, don't be afraid to say no. Letting go. Letting go of this idea that you're supposed to be everything for everyone. Past, present, and future. This also came out in pile 1. And I think maybe masculine energy as well. Really examining the past, the present, and the future. Well, the past and the present at least. Examining what has worked and what hasn't worked. If you're doing the same things over and over without the result, then there's definitely a need to let go of those patterns, right? And those ways of existing, and reframing how you speak to yourself, how you pull in abundance to you. Trusting the flow, that things will work out instead of waiting for the other shoe to drop. So this could be a pile where things have been very difficult and for a very long time, and it seems like it's just one thing after the other, but then there comes a point where you have to kind of control that narrative and say, okay, things are going to work out. Things are going to work out. Not expecting something bad to happen, but in turn expecting something good to happen. We have teaching. We have transformation. So I definitely think there's something happening here. Like there's some realizations that pile 3 you are having. And we have inner journey. So this is something you have to do for yourself. The inner work for yourself here to transform this kind of really chaotic, stuck energy into the success that wants to come through, because it definitely wants to come through. It's assured with good plans and hard work, okay? And I don't even feel like hard work. With you guys, this is literally putting it out into the universe and saying, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. And I expect that. I expect good things because I am a good human being who deserves good things. So I feel like that's all I have to say for this pile. Transitioning your thoughts, that's huge, and that is going to get you to this. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope this resonated with you in some way. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.